back with comedian Dave Boyale, and I'm quitting alcohol. I tell you what's been happening recently. This is what it feels like. It feels like about a year ago, maybe it was when COVID was finally over, or we stopped caring about it. But it feels like a lot of the listeners of this podcast around about that time stopped listening to this podcast and went on a year bender. The fucking mother of all benders. They're like, fuck Boyle, fuck sobriety. I've got this. I'm going wild. I don't give a fuck. And recently, a lot of those people have been coming back. It got pretty hectic there, Boyle. I mean, the drinking got pretty fucking intense for a while there, but I'm back. I'm fucking ready to give this a good old-fashioned crack now. I got it out of my system, and I'm more depressed and fucked up than ever, so I'm ready to fucking go. And I'm here. I'm here for you. You can go, you can disappear, you can bend, you can do whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll be here every day talking about my rig, jits, Bitcoin, my fucking receding hairline, my balding, fucking annoying kids, annoying cunts. I'll be here. It doesn't matter. You can drop in and you can drop out whenever you like. I'll still be here like fucking gravity or the fucking sun. I totally understand it as well. After fucking lockdown and COVID and all that fucking bullshit, if I wasn't 100% committed to not drinking ever again, if I was like, oh, I'm just going to give up for a few years, I would have started drinking as soon as the fucking gates opened again, and I would have been off to the races for a long time. I would have been like, fuck Boyle too. Fuck that cunt. What does he know? But it is good to see people jumping back on board. I mean, like, how much longer are you going to drink for? I don't understand. Forever? I haven't really seen that work well for anyone. Who is there? Who just plowed through? Lemmy from Motorhead, he didn't seem like he ever stopped, but he was pretty fucking shaky for those last 15, 20 years. Keith Richards, he quit for ages. Who else? Hunter S. Thompson, he ended up blowing his brains out. Ernest Hemingway, another one, blew his brains out. Jack Kerouac pretty much killed himself with alcoholism. A lot of suicides. It ends in a lot of suicides. You just got to face the fact that it's not something that you can do at an extreme level for a very long time. I mean, you can do it, technically. Technically, if you're willing to let your life fall apart and your hopes and dreams die and turn into a fucking hateful husk of a human being, you can do it. But if you want to be like alive, if you want to live a life, you can't do it for very long. I mean, at best, you've got fucking like 10, 15 years at the top, at the elite level. Then it's a pretty steep drop off. Like, you're just not going to be able to keep up with the fucking new generation coming through. The young, enthusiastic rookies, they can just bounce back. They're not worried about sleep, nutrition, fucking water. You can get it done in your early 20s up until like mid-20s. But if you think you're going to be an all-star into your 30s, you've got another thing coming. Like a boxer, you just don't want to keep fighting too long. Throw in the towel, move on to the next part of your life. You had a good career, a good 10, 15 years, got a little bit sloppy towards the end there. The last 5 weren't the best, let's be honest. And if you're into like your 25th year, the last 15 haven't been good, have they? Be honest. They haven't been fucking good. Anyway, fucking, no matter what, whether you decide to go on a fucking bender or not, Le Boyale will be here every day. Like fucking gravity. Anyway, that'll fucking do it for today. Patreon podcast will come out tonight. Check that out. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, get on it. if you're one of the many, many decliners, go sort out your credit card. Anyway, that'll do it for today, and I'll see ya the fuck later.